Bursa Malaysia's CEO Datuk Seri Tajuddin Atan will retire early from his post on February 11, 2019. He was due to end his current term the following month after helming the Boss operator for over 7 years. According to Bursa, Australian national Datuk Umar Swift, who's currently MAA Group CEO and MD, will be taking his place. He holds a bachelor's degree in economics from Monash University and has over 22 years' experience in banking and financial services. Bursa Malaysia Chairman Tan Sri Amesham A. Aziz says he has full confidence that Swift will continue to provide great leadership to Bursa Malaysia and build on the transformational initiatives spearheaded by Tajuddin. Tajuddin joined Bursa Malaysia as CEO in April 2011. In June, speculation was rife that Putrajaya was looking to replace him as part of a slew of top brass changes in the aftermath of May 9 general elections. The EPF says it will be a huge challenge to sustain its income momentum in the fourth quarter amid volatile market conditions. Deputy CEO of Investment, Datuk Muhammad Nasir Abdul Latif, says the third quarter was a bumpy ride for equities, fueled by the trade tensions between China and the United States. However, the fund was able to record higher income as Malaysian and ASEAN stocks recovered from the market downturn experienced in previous quarters, while developed market equities continued to record positive quarter-on-quarter growth. However, volatility is increasingly felt across the region, sending equity markets tumbling in the last 3 months of 2018, and that could be less than favorable for the EPF. In its third quarter ended September 30th, its total investment income rose to 14.6 billion ringgit, up 12.8% from nearly 13 billion ringgit a year earlier. Equities were the main revenue driver, contributing 8.9 billion ringgit or 60.8% of total investment income for the quarter. Malaysian Resources Corporation Berhad has received 1.07 billion ringgit from the EPF for its 80% subscription in Bukit Jalil Central Property, the special purpose joint venture company undertaking the development of Bukit Jalil Central. It says the transaction, which comes after the group received 1.3 billion ringgit in settlement for the Eastern Dispersal Link, strengthens its balance sheet considerably further, reducing the group's net gearing to 24%. Bukit Jalil Central, which measures 76.14 acres, is a mixed development project with a GDV of 21 billion ringgit. The 80% equity interest in BJSP will reside with the EPF's unit Tanjung Wibawa, with MRCB subsidiary Rukun Juang retaining a 20% equity interest. MRCB says this land will be developed over 20 years, ensuring a sustainable pipeline of construction contracts for the group in the long term. The Finance Ministry has announced that individuals who renewed or purchased their general insurance or takaful policy during the 3-month GST tax holiday between June 1st and August 30th will be exempted from the SST. MOF said in a statement that the waiver will benefit about 4.42 million individuals with a tax saving of 132 million ringgit, which will be reimbursed by the insurance companies. Under the Service Tax Act 2018, insurance and takaful companies are required to impose a service tax on consumers who purchase or renew their insurance or general takaful policies on or after September 1. George Can Malaysia's net profit for the third quarter of FY18 dropped 28.3% to 20.55 million ringgit on the back of lower segment profit. Meanwhile, revenue declined 18.5% year-on-year to 103.55 million ringgit due to completion of a few projects in 2017. It declared a second interim dividend of 1.5 cent per share. For the 9 months of FY18, George Can's net profit fell 8.1% to 66.7 million ringgit, while top line shrank 28.8% to 316.3 million ringgit. On future plans, the company says it is on the lookout for opportunities in the regional railway space, drawing on its expertise in domestic rail systems. Its chairman Tan Sri Tan Kee Hock says the group will continue implementing its strategic plan to broaden income base. This will include investments in human and financial resources to grow its metering and water-related businesses and investments.